Malibu Dan, your host of the Peterson's 4-Wheel and Off-Road Radio Show. Thanks so much for joining me. This is so exciting because my next guest is Carl Renezeder. I got to tell you, when it comes to off-roading, when it comes to peanut butter, you think of jelly. When it comes to bread, you think of butter. When it comes to off-road racing, especially in-stadium off-road racing, from Core to the Lucas Oil Racing Series, you think of Carl Renezeder. Carl, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Let's go a little bit back into your history. You got your start where?
Well, you know, as a kid, I liked riding motorcycles ever since I was in the 2nd grade. My dad got me my first bike, and I was into off-road, BMX, doing all that stuff. And then, you know, got into a little bit of desert racing and watched the short course stuff on TV all the time. And I'm like, that's it right there.
That's it?
Yeah. And Mickey Thompson, too. I mean, I remember
So
going
how
to see
old were you when the Mickey Thompsons were good? Because that's where I got my start. The RCROs used to take me out, you know, Butch and Albert, and I used to watch, you know, when I was in the pit, you know, with Ivan the Iron Man Stewart and Robbie Gordon's dad, Bob, and it was, right, you just got horny because you're like, I want all of it.
Yeah, I think I was in my early 20s probably when I first started seeing that, and I still remember watching, I think maybe it was at a Supercross, and I watched Rod Millen and Ivan Stewart come out and do a little demo in those trucks, and they were burning up the track, and then they finished off, they popped a jump and just stuck it and got out, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta do that. And you know, Mickey Thompson, if it would have still been running, I would have definitely been
a part of it.
Been a part of it, but fortunately, you know, they had this series that was primarily Midwest based.
Yep.
Crandon and, you know, all that stuff, but it, you know, it was on TV. I watched it. I went to a guy's shop who had one of Walker Evans' old trucks there.
Sure.
And I'm like, that looks like a short course truck. And the guy's like, yeah, some guy bought it, drove it, didn't like it. I'm like, give me his number. So I made a deal, went to Kurt LeDuc, he helped me prep it. He literally got a plane ticket, flew out to Antigo, Wisconsin. The truck was there. I'm like, put on a suit, got in it, started racing, and that was wonderful. The beginning of the whole deal.
Right. And how many years now are you into this?
So,
because you've been through, you know, Core, and now here with Lucas. I mean, you are the guy.
Well, you know, this is my 13th series or year racing the course / Lucas Oil off-road short course, as you know it today.
Sure.
So, and I've been with Lucas Oil for every race I've been in one of these trucks.
That's right. Was it hard when Core ended their series? Was it hard for Lucas to come on and grab the ball and run with it, or was it just kind of an invite that was bound to happen?
I think it was, you know, the low-hanging fruit, to be honest with you, because you know, the stage was set. You know, Core had done a really good job as far as getting this sport, you know, out there with some better TV and, you know, the venues, and bringing it more out west, and then Lucas Oil, you know, they've always been involved in supporting this series, making it what it is today, and it was just a natural progression for them to not only step up in the past as a title sponsor, but then to continue on and save the sport, literally, to you know, keep it going by taking over the series, producing the TV, getting great TV packages out, and
I'm talking about the TV packages.
Yeah, TV package, amazing.
Speed and Mav. I mean, the list goes on. CBS.
Every race this year is 8 hours CBS.
And the point of view is that these cameras are able to take, you know, when it comes to in-car and positioning, you know, overhead the stadium, and watching guys actually trail when you jump. And now let's talk about General Tire. Okay, you know, General Tire, we're used to, I mean, talking about old school, the Yokohama days. BF Goodrich has always had a presence, and they still do.
Yeah.
You know, Toyo had their fun with the desert, but General Tire, I mean, with the new red trim tire, they've come a long way. How's your new ride? How's your ride dealing with the tire grasping?
It's fantastic. You know, I mean, I've known Travis Raffler for years, and he's always been a forward thinker and a great marketing person, and he was with Toyo Tire when I first met him.
It's a sexy tire. It's a
very sexy tire. I mean, it's a well-designed tire. They've teamed up with some really good engineers. We've been fortunate to have a lot of input on the tire. We think it's extremely competitive and continuing to get better every single race we get on the track. track. So you know, they do a great job with marketing, they do a great job with tire performance, and you know, they're gonna start really taking over a lot more market share, I think, when it comes to road tires.
I hope so,
because of this off-road.
I hope so. Carl, listen, I got to thank you for taking the time. I know that you're about to go out there. You're running both series of P2 and the P4.
Yep.
You know, I hear your boys cranking on the tools back there and warming up your rides. How you think you're going to do over here at Glen Helen?
Well, you know, we're just doing some fine tuning, trying some things, little minute kind of things that we think you know, might help us at race time. Races in 2 weeks, so we just like to do this to make sure we got all of our I's dotted and T's crossed.
You find time to come on the radio show, maybe when all this is said and done?
Absolutely.
We'd love to have you.
For sure.
Hey,
that'd be great.
Best of luck, my friend.
Okay.
Thanks again
Thank
for taking the time.
Okay, take care.